Well, I guess just what excites you about this season, this upcoming season?
I'm just looking forward to the challenge of playing in a tough Western Conference and seeing what we're made of. You know, I think last year we had an unbelievable season, despite all the injuries that we had and how we finished in the playoffs. I think we did an excellent job, and I really believe that this season is going to be special for us. I think off the court, you know, our guys have really just come together as a team. The training staff, the coaches, everybody is on the same page and on one accord. So I'm really looking forward to an unbelievable season.
You mentioned the injuries. Well, how much are you looking forward to getting started with a healthy team?
I'm just happy about that. You know, the NBA season is so long, and it's you really can't control injuries. But you know, it seems like everybody is pretty much healthy going into the training camp, and I'm just excited about that. And I'm looking forward to training camp. I think it's going to be a great training camp for us, and we're going to have a good season.
Well, you just said that you were looking forward to playing in a tough Western Conference and seeing what we're made of. Do you feel like you already know what this team is made of, or do you not know?
Well, I mean, each year is different, and the West has gotten tougher, and we understand that. But you know, I believe that with the talent that we have in the locker room, mixed with the experience, mixed with the great coaching staff that we have, you know, I believe we have an opportunity to do something very special here in Houston.
James, along those lines, James said he feels like the team stays healthy, they have a legit chance to win it all. What do you think about that, Dwight?
I totally agree with him. You know, we stay healthy. We focus every day in practice on getting better. We have a great shot at winning the championship.
Kevin talked about managing your workload after all what you went through last year. What do you think about that, and what are your thoughts on managing your workload?
Well, the main thing is that when I'm out there on the floor, I can give the best effort I can for my teammates. I think that's the most important thing. Rest and eat right is something that, you know, we've been working on all summer, making sure we stick to a good schedule. But you know, I trust in our training staff. Everybody's on the same page, like I said. So when I'm on the floor, I'm going to give 100%. And when I have to sit down and rest, I'm going to push Clint Capella and the rest of those young guys to be the best that they can be for our team.
I know you've been deep in the playoffs before, but how much do you think it will help this year that some of the young guys that were able to get so deep in the playoffs last year?
Oh, I think I think that experience really just boosted their confidence. You know, just watching a guy like Clint, you know, last year he was probably about 100 pounds, and now he's about 150. He's gained some weight. You know, he's looking good. He's had a great summer. And I'm excited to see his growth. You know, I thought last year in the playoffs he did an excellent job. And even during the season when I was out and other guys were out, he just did an excellent job of just coming in and blocking shots, playing great defense, running the floor. And we're looking forward to seeing him doing that this year.
Did you do anything different this offseason?
When you came back for the end of the regular season, you didn't do a lot of back-to-back. I don't think you did any. What about now? You think that might be limited?
Well, the main thing is that I'm healthy, you know, for the long haul. You know, this is a marathon, you know, it's not a sprint. You know, this is a very long season. It's tough. And the main thing is that, you know, I'm able to give 100% every night. So whatever I got to do to give my team 100% every night, you know, I'm going to make sure that I do it.
Why did you do anything this offseason differently? You talked about the eating and sleeping, but did you do anything, a special plan?
Yeah, I rode some camels. Did that. That was pretty fun. But not for the most part, man. I just took some time off from the game. Just get myself just focused on, you know, how can I be a better teammate? You know, how can I be a better leader for this team? And how can I be better for the city? You know, that was something that I just thought about, you know, all summer long, along with training, along with making sure I eat the right foods. I'm getting older now, you know, so I got to make sure that I do a better job of taking care of my body. And all summer long, I just, you know, spent my time researching on how I can do that, and how I can be better mentally and physically for this team.
What did you come up with when you thought about that?
Well, just making sure I get the right foods in me, making sure I get the proper rest, because I'm a guy that wants to stay in the gym and just stay there all day, work out, you know, eat, go play basketball some more, do whatever I have to do. But the most important part about recovery is resting. It's not just staying in the gym and trying to do too much. And you learn that as you get older.
You reached a significant birthday this season. Have you thought about
The dirty 30. Yeah, I'm getting up there.
your basketball mortality, and then in relation to how close you've been before to getting a championship? How much of that's on your mind?
Oh, well, I've been in the league. This will be my 12th season, and like you said, I'm reaching 30. But I think this is the best time for me in my life. You know, just with all the experience that I've had in the years, it's put me at a good place, you know, mentally right now. You know, I feel good. You know, I don't know if y'all can tell. I feel good today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back with you guys and also with my teammates. So I'm just looking forward to having an unbelievable season. And as the years go by, man, it's just like you don't take any moment for granted. You know, I remember coming into the league, you know, and now I'm 30, and it's like, man, it's my 12th season, and now I'm seeing guys who are 20 and 21, and they're just coming in. So I don't take any moment for granted.
Several of you guys talked, exit day, about how important it was to keep this team together, to keep a lot of these guys here after what you've been through.
Mm-hmm.
How glad were you to see that, for the most part, a lot of the team is back?
Well, I'm super excited about having, you know, that same core back, you know, because I think we've accomplished a lot in just the short period of time that we've been together. And, you know, we want to grow. And James and myself, you know, we want to take this team to a great level. And I think that when we're together, when we can lead this team in the right direction, we'll be unstoppable. You know, and I truly believe that. You know, so all of us just have to be on the same page. But just having that core unit together just makes things so much easier.
Dwight, at this time last year, reporting for camp after the disappointing loss to Portland, I remember you saying that over the summer you kind of had to pick James up. You know, you encouraged him to keep working. How much of a better place is he in now after the run y'all went on?
James is in a lot better place. But I'm just, you know, happy to see him grow as a player, you know. From his OKC days with the little beard to now he has a big full beard, and he's really the beard now, and he's just enjoying life, and he's playing great basketball. I'm just excited and happy for him, you know, personally. It's not easy, and just to see his growth as a player and a leader has been great.
Dwight, what type of upside does Clint Capella have, and how big is he to the season this year?
Well, I think Clint can grow into a very solid player for our team and for the success of our team. And it just is going to be on myself and the rest of the bigs to continue to push him every day. You know, I've seen a lot of growth since he's been here. And he's one of those guys that, you know, he's quiet in the locker room, but he works hard. He's in the weight room every day. He's even eating during practice, which is good for him. So I'm really happy for his growth and the things that he's accomplished. Just last year he started in the D League. He played most of his time there, and then he stepped up and he started. He played some big minutes after myself and Demo got injured, and he did excellent. You know, I'm just looking forward to watching him grow again this season.
Well, you guys seem to be kind of,
That was a lot of.
I'm gonna go, Dwight, you guys seem to be kind of happy. I mean, you know, like, did last year give you a sense of, not satisfaction, but almost like relief of some sort? Because you guys all have this exuberant thing going on.
Well, all of us just have a great feeling, you know, about what we can accomplish, you know. Just talking to the guys all summer, and everybody's like, man, we got a chance to do something special. And that's the only thing that's been in our mind. And just getting together and talking about it and working out every day. Just like, man, we believe, you know, the first step in, you know, trying to be a champion and winning a championship is really believing. And I think this unit, you know, we believe that we really have a chance. And after all the stuff we went through last year, I thought we grew up as a team. The injuries, being down to the Clippers in the series where everybody counted us out except the guys on the floor and the guys on the bench. You know, we grew. So we're excited, we're happy, and everybody's on the same page.
Dwight, you had some back issues before, and obviously Debo is going through that right now. He's not going to be available for training. How much have you talked to him to try to, encourage him to just hang on and follow?
Just try to keep his spirits high. I went through the whole back surgery and sitting out and watching your team play and not being able to do a lot. I think if you're mentally strong and you're stress-free, you kind of heal faster. And for him, I think he just has to have that mentality, everything's going to be okay. I'm going to come back better than ever. Because when you tend to stay down on yourself, that's when the stress and all that goes right to your back and push you back in that same position. So I just been trying to motivate him because I know what he's going through. And it's one of the toughest things to deal with as a basketball player is back injury.
Dwight, from the end of October to the middle of April, it's going to be a very long regular season. So do you have any detailed strategy to keep the entire team away from injury and 100% health before the playoff?
There's no way you could, the only thing you could do to stay away from injury is just pray.
Pray?
Yeah, you gotta pray. Yes, doesn't matter what you do, injuries happen. It's basketball, it's a contact sport. There's going to be some type of injury, but I think that if we do the proper things, we get the proper rest, we eat the proper foods, we'll reduce the chance of injury. I'm not a doctor, so I'm telling you from experience.
Okay,
Dwight,
thank
how
you.
big
Thank
of
you.
an addition is Ty Lawson to the Bigs?
For me, he's great. He's some guy coming out the pick and roll, he's throwing it up. He can, penetrate, get to the basket and score. But he just adds a dynamic, to our team that I think we needed. And with the combination of him and Pat, you got Pat who's a monster on defense, who's going to be all over the place, making it hard for guards to score. And then you got Ty on the other end, he's pushing it down the paint every time. I think it's great for us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.